a drink.
I knew this would happen. How could you do this to us?
A drink.
Right, I'll get you a hooker of scotch.
What? Are you crazy?
He needs it.
I needed a drink.
Haven't you had enough? More alcohol? Are you mad?
The man's about to have a seizure. It is dangerous.
Not in my house. I agreed to let you live with this, but leaving bottles right out in the open, Bob has to learn to live with temptation. What a harebrained idea that was.
A seizure could kill him.
For Christ's sakes, a drink.
I'm throwing this out.
No!
Please, he's got the shakes real bad. We've got to bring him down gradually.
I knew it was absurd to let a man just 2 weeks sober go off to the medical convention, all the way to New Jersey, for 5 days with other doctors. Why ever did I listen to you?
Okay, I was wrong, but
You said this thing was working, but this is as bad as I've ever seen him.
I made a mistake, but we need to get him.
I know what he needs. He needs another trip to the sanitarium.
No, you don't understand. I gotta operate Monday morning at 9.
What?
Okay, that gives us 3 whole days.
3 days? It'll take 3 weeks to dry him out.
Please.
Oh, come on, help me get him back in the car. Come on, get up, Bob. We're taking you in.
Whisper!
Get up. Bill.
Annie, if I'm not there Monday morning at 9...
Impossible.
Maybe not. Let me take care of him. I'll use the town street.
After all you've done, you have the nerve to talk about another treatment.
I know. I've been through it myself lots of times. We'll build you up with Carol's corn syrup for energy, cold tomatoes for vitamins, and taper you off with, well, booze and sedatives. We've got to bring him down gradually. All we have is booze and a stash of pills.
I should trust you again.
Annie, let him try, please. I'm begging you. Let him and me try.
Bill, you're a man who could talk a dog off a meat wagon. It's 4 in the morning. I'll give you till 4 tomorrow afternoon. Put him in the spare bed in your room. And don't wake the children.
Here you go, Smithy. That's it. Now, where do you keep your sedatives?
My sedatives?
The stash of goofballs. The pills you... Shh.
I don't remember. Last thing I remember was born in the 20th century.
All right. If it comes back to you, let me know. We'll start you off with the cold tomatoes.
Oh, not tomatoes. I hate them.
Ha, you're going to hate them even more when this is through.
Oh, not yet. No.
All right. We'll start you off with the Carol's corn syrup.
Yeah.
Open wide. Down the hatch.
You're not giving up on me, are you, Bill?
Open up for number 2. Now a tomato.
I'm sorry, Bill. Letting folks down seems to be my lot in life.
Come on. You're not eating your tomato. All right. Let's get you up to bed. Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to get sober and stay that way.
I hear your partner loud and clear. Let's go. Come on. Upstairs.
Socks.
Socks?
In my socks.
What's in your socks?
The goofballs.
The goofballs?
Upstairs. In my sock drawer, in my socks.
Any
more coffee, I'll crawl right out of my skin.
I keep seeing in my mind's eye the way he looked this morning when we drove him to the hospital. The way his hands were shaking.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous too.
Hands too shaky to grasp the steering wheel, and we placed a scalpel in those hands.
Yeah. Treating a drunk with the shakes is pretty tricky business. You gotta sedate him enough to kill the shakes, but stop before you kill the drunk.
Bill? What was that you gave him in the parking lot?
What?
Well...
I just figured he needed a little fine-tuning, that's all.
What did you give him?
One last bottle of booze and one last goofball. He seemed about right, didn't he? Perked right up, didn't he?
I would not call it perch, no.
Well, he was walking straight, pretty straight by the time he finally made it to the main entrance.
Not like he can walk. Where is he now? When he called, he said he'd be right home, and it's been 4 hours. Oh, it'd be just like him to go out celebrating and ruin it all.
No, I don't think that's it.
You're such an optimist.
At my best, yes.
Real moxie, you. You know, all these years I've clung to my faith, clung to my Bible, sometimes literally. But I lost all hope for him. You know, Bob courted me for many years, but I wouldn't marry him until he ceased drinking. And for a year he did. That's when we married. I did have hope then.
And now?
Perhaps. Those first 2 weeks after you arrived were the longest stretch he's been sober these 20 years.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want you to send him off to the convention.
I know.
You know what it was like for me to sit here and wait for those 5 days. Oh, so many nights I'd sit here, the children asleep, the house still as death with the clock ticking, sitting and waiting with that feeling of hope and dread every time a car comes up and then passes by.
Huh. Oh, I know all about dread.
Do you know about waiting for someone?
To come home?
To come alive. Waiting for someone you love, someone to come alive.
No, I can't say that I do.
And in all honesty, Bill, I really don't think you can know. But I'll bet your wife could. Is she coming out here?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. You two have been apart for quite some time now. I can't help wondering what she's thinking of all this.
Hard to say.
Mm-hmm. I think it's time she came out here for a visit. Perhaps I'll drop her a line myself.
Yeah.
Shh, listen.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
Patient's okay too.
Where have you been?
To tell you the truth, it's the strangest thing. I've been driving all over Akron, looking up all the folks we've harmed, all our creditors, all the people we've been avoiding. Some for years. I told them exactly what's been going on, and I expressed my desire to make amends. Even told old Hubert down at the mortgage bank. Imagine that. By tomorrow morning, everybody in Akron will know. But I told old Bill I'd do whatever it takes to get sober and stay that way. I'm just sorry it took so long. I reckon it shows how much harm I've done. There's one more amends I need to make. Annie, I'm sorry for all the trouble that I've caused you. From now on, I'm going to let my actions speak for me and show you a man who's a husband and a father and a surgeon too.
Yes, well, I guess get dinner.
If there's one single tomato, I'll scream. Slimy, red, recalcitrant bastards.
Should we give thanks?